Namaste. Welcome to space. Sending y'all all wellness on your journey. Hopefully you're doing well. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. This is going to be for the collective. Okay, whoever catches this message, this one was meant for you. Obviously, if you caught it. Okay, so yeah, this message is going to be for the collective regarding the full moon in Leo. Okay, so this is kind of just some fixed energy. Okay, because you know Leo is fixed. Okay, so it is what it is, right? Now, what it's going to be bringing up right now is what is your love language, okay? And so with you discovering whatever your love language is or the way that you desire to be loved, right? Things like that, right? Kind of coming up at this time. So your spirit is going to want to ask you, what do you need to release? What do you need to let go of so that you can be in alignment to speaking your truth of your love language, whether that's, so, you know, inward as well as in group settings, meaning other people, intimate relationships, group settings, right? So that's going to be coming up at this time. So there may be things that you want to release, okay? At this time, trust your own intuition. You're going to get a lot of clarity at this time, okay? Simply put, you also want to be cozy with yourself and who you are, okay? Be unapologetically you, honey. All right, real shit during this time. All right, and yeah, those are the channel messages. Let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna pull some cards. Hopefully, I'm able to help somebody out with this message. Holy Spirit, angels and guides. What is it that we need to know concerning this full moon in Leo? Let's see if we can dive a little deeper here. Allow me a second to pull the cards. What's coming out here with the full moon in Leo? Full moon in Leo. Okay, so yeah. You guys getting these messages, you guys are, you know, problem solvers. You're the entrepreneurs, okay? You're very adaptable, okay? This time of whatever phase in your journey, wherever you at in life, okay? Start asking more questions, okay? Start being more, you know, trying to figure shit out, okay? Here, okay? Because I feel like people that don't know themselves, they're going to test you to see if you know who the fuck you are, right? And as long as you're solid, you know, cozy and who you are, okay, you can't be stirred. You can't be strung along, okay? So again, going back to your love language, you know what I'm saying? Knowing your love language and therefore releasing what's not of your love language. So therefore not accepting anything other than what you know as love, right? And you know, with this rider energy, this is movement. This is a green light, okay? This is you setting goals, okay? To chart off full speed ahead, okay? Knowing where you are going, because you're going to get a lot of clarity by trusting your own intuition during this time. The numbers 15, 23, and 1, as well as 9 could be very significant. 1, aces, very significant right now. So that's, you know, aces represent, as well as 1, you know, the beginning, right, of something. Okay, so that's good energy here for collective receiving this. Is there anything else that we need to know at this time? Let's see. Yes. What's this coming out here with the raccoon? What is the raccoon energy? Court issues. Okay, so you could be helping somebody here, someone here with this full moon energy. Okay. Someone could be helping you, asking questions. Someone's dealing with court issues. Okay, problems with the law. Okay. So yeah, being away from someone also is allowing some sort of clarity to happen. Like, maybe when you were away from people in some sort of isolation period, You were able to see people more clearly. You know, something about being creative here. I'm picking up. Okay. Yeah, so all of that confusion, damage, people leaving you out in the cold, stringing you along, puzzling, all of that type of energy is being released at this time, is what it's talking about here. Yeah, your confidence is back. Source is involved. You're learning a lesson, seeking answers and knowledge. With the writer. More. Yeah, something's deeply over. There's something that you are going to be releasing. And this could be, you know, with deeply dead, finito, over, right? This is talking about dropping something like a bad habit. It could be a bad habit, right? But dropping something so quickly now, because this energy right now with the full moon in Leo is just giving you that drive. I think I had I don't know if it was a full moon in Leo when I quit my job, but I did hear that, you know, this is that type of energy to help you, like, just drop something. If you don't need it no more, if you don't want it no more, it's just not what you need. It's not in alignment, okay, with you at this time, okay? It's causing confusion, okay? String somebody along, okay? There's no growth there, okay? Whatever that is for you. Okay, so, yeah, wow, sources involved. So let's see. Let's see what else is coming out here. What's court issues? The raccoon energy. I'm picking up water energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Somebody could be dealing with court issues or something like that here. Something someone did in the past is disappointing to them. Someone's cleaning up the past. So this could be you or someone else. What's reflection? Death. Wow. And you know, I did hear too, during this full moon energy at this time with the death here, you know, it's going to be like quick, sudden, the death, you know, things ending so that you can transform. So just allow it, you know, be understanding at this time, okay? Mindful even, okay? That if something is ending, like it's really a reason, okay? And it's not for you to kind of figure out. And I think that that's what sort of your higher self is trying to let you know at this time, okay? Okay, yeah. This is also a time of not taking on other people's burdens, okay? With the Ten of Wands here, okay? This is a good time to get strong in saying no. One word. You don't need to explain your no. No is no. The Magician. It's really literally like the energy right now with the Magician. It is manifesting for you to create whatever it is you desire. So if you're not getting along with that idea system, belief system, whatever it was, the way you used to be in the past, whatever, if right now you feeling like just, I don't want to do that no more, I want to do something else, do it. This is the time to, like, you know what I'm saying, like really evolve and reinvent yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because this energy is like, that's what it is. It's transformative energy for you to really birth into who you want to be. And who you want to be is true to yourself, you know, because you'll always be comfortable no matter what space, environment, relationship you end up in. Get what I'm saying? So it's that energy for you right now here with this full moon in Leo. Yeah, judgment. Okay. So this is clarity, you know. A final decision, sources involved. If someone's dealing with court, if someone's dealing with justice, getting justice, okay, if you've been on the path towards ascension, knowing deep down within, right, you've been really doing the work, right, to ascend, to become your higher self, you know, and not on some shit like because, oh, that's what everyone says, but like, because, you know, like, this is you, you know, on a soul level, you know. And what that means, you know, some of us haven't done the work, first of all, to even understand who the higher self is. Okay, so I'm not about to argue with you, mammy. Okay, so again, I just feel like source is allowing you to seek answers and really know who you are at this time. Find clarity in all of the information that you're receiving. Okay, and even with the Knight of King of Cups, it's like being able to also not only just take in this information or take in what you're experiencing, right, and understand it, but this is also being able to discern, you know, or being able to how do you tell, like, when people is being dishonest, you know. This is going into that energy, you know, figuring out like how to truly trust your intuition, right? That's through discernment. How do you know something is the truth? How do you know it's fake? How do you know if it's real? What do you get? Like, what is the feeling? Is it a gut feeling? Is it a thought process? What is it, right? It's getting clear on that. And that's what I mean, the comfy coziness, because it's like when you sure within, then you'll be sure on the outside, right? And that's what's happening right now. You know, a reshaping of that for us all, right? To be able to be stronger in who we are, no matter who we are. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. So yeah, you could really just be like getting your confidence back. Like, some of y'all could be into makeup, buying new outfits, new hair, whatever this is, getting your nails done for some of y'all. I'm seeing like it's something, like it's your thing. Yeah. So when you feel, if you know you experience confusion or it comes up in your energy, right? I feel like moving forward for you, you're going to understand it like a lot differently when it comes, like when you come across confusion and, you know, people just with their, you know, discontent and lack of faith type of energy, you know, I think that you'll be able to reassure yourself as well as others, you know, with your own belief systems, like, or what it is that you understand with life. Because you want to know something, like, we not meant to live alone 1414, like we're not, right? And I don't care how strong you is, all right, over there getting this message, Mr. Mrs. I don't need nobody, right? Yeah, that was for you. But you know, we have to sometimes understand that life didn't create us to be alone, you know. And the quicker that we are able to use our discernment, the quicker that we are able to trust our intuition, the quicker that we are able to accept the signs from the universe, our spirit guides, angels, whatever, what have you, whatever we working with, that's working with us, right? That we're able to accept the relationship that we organically have with these energetics, right? The easier life becomes. Because I think that in life, we think that we're going through this oftentimes alone, you know? And so this is, again, you know, this is that energy of responsibilities, you know, not just to yourself, or not just to others, but to yourself, which is the biggest responsibility. That's what I think this is talking about here with the Ace of Pentacles. You know what I'm saying? Like being clear, setting boundaries with people so that they know how to treat you. You know, because a lot of times we get into, especially with intimate partners, and even sometimes our family and friends, right? We get into these relationships, or we build these relationships based off of false pretenses, and that's why they end, you know, because we assume that a person knows our love language, and you can't assume that, because your love language might not be the same as somebody else's. You see what I'm saying? So all this confusion, not just, you know, within your own personal dynamics, but just the confusion of the world, right? Just think of it on like a global scale, right? It's really like breaking that shit down. Like, there's no confusion as long as we are clear type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what it's bringing to this universe, this energetic. If you get what I'm saying out there, all right? I'm trying not to keep explaining, but giving you these little soliloquies. I don't know if I'm making sense or whatever the fuck this is called. The Empress. Somebody, you might help somebody out. Somebody might be helping you out or something like that. Somebody's going to be traveling towards you. You could be getting like a visitor or progress or something like that. I feel like here with the Empress, clarifying court issues. Wow. Yeah, this could be like a visitor, a package or something getting ready to show up. Yeah, damn, somebody, I don't know. It's like this energy that's around you that wants you to be confused, almost like because they're confused. You know, they don't know where they're going. So those of you that are sure in yourself and where you going, and you know what I'm saying, what's up and down, what's left and right, you know, type shit, and beyond, like, really, I don't know, this mundane world. Those of you like really basically spiritually inclined, and I want to say like on a healthy level, because not everybody that's spiritual is healthy, but like spiritually healthy, spiritually well, right? I want to say that, well-rounded spiritually. Like you can be your high spiritual self, but how do you regulate yourself, and how are you in public settings and group dynamics? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it the same, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you so that you can't even like be amongst like the people around you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's that saying, down to earth, you know? You know, it's like, are you down to earth? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because we be so spiritual that we be like, we be up here with it. Like, but then you need to be able to be in that collective group setting, you know, because the reason why is so you can get your needs met. Duh. How you want to tell somebody what it is you want, and you're not comfortable within yourself to tell yourself what you want, let alone tell somebody else to give you what you, right? You know what I'm saying? Therefore, you won't be able to receive what it is you need. So it's imperative that you learn how to communicate your needs, you know, in a positive way. In a positive way. Because oftentimes we get so that by the time we communicate our needs, it's like, I ain't doing that shit for you. You done tripped the fuck out on me. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to get to that point. You want to be so well. That's what the wellness, the healing, the true wellness You know, healthiness, right, is about our spiritual journey, you know. I'm talking about that, you know. So this is all this good stuff is coming up. You know what I'm saying? Just as a reminder, you know, to what needs to be worked on, to what needs to be released, to what needs to be fixed, you know. And I also want to say too that this time, because Leo governs the self, and like Leo also, you know, is the sun. It's everywhere, right? Think of Leo like the sun, you know, it's everywhere, right? The sun touches everything, right? So therefore Leo's sign, right, embodies the individual. It embodies like the self, the me. You know what I'm saying? The me around this bitch, okay? That is Leo, okay? So this when you talk about me, that's your self-esteem, you know? So that's going to be coming up during this time. But yeah. Where are you with your self-esteem? You know, how do you think of yourself? Do you think like, oh, I can't have that. Only so-and-so people are allowed to have that. I'm not allowed to have that. You know, if you think of yourself like, oh, poor me, I can't have it, you're never going to have it. You're exactly right. You know, so that's what I'm talking about, being cozy in yourself and comfortable, you know, and knowing that you deserve certain things by birthright. And even if just because you feel like you want that shit, you want it. Hell yeah, you want that motherfucking new Canon camera. You deserve it. The fuck? You gotta know you deserve some shit. I'm just using that as a little, you know, so everybody can know, like, it's type of example. But in life, it's a lot more, you know, it's bigger than just a camera, right? So if you get what I'm saying, you get what I'm saying. But you're allowed to dream big and to want things out of life and to go after those things with this Empress energy. You know, you're very abundant. Your life is getting to become more fruitful, fertile. Okay, yeah, look, the star. Okay, so there could be something you're wishing for. There could be something you're asking for. You're literally manifesting. Damn, and it's right up under the fucking the Magician. You get one more. Yeah, wow, damn, the Ten of Swords. So this is really good. You know what I'm saying? This is a time where, like, you making a wish and you actually receiving it. I don't know. This is good energy for you. This is really good energy for you with the Queen of Pentacles here. A lot of stability here financially for you. Okay. Your persistence will pay off. Okay, so don't give up on, you know, yourself. Don't give up on your visions. Hold your visions. I feel like, you know, certain things are happening for a reason. And if, you know, relationships or things in your life in general are ending, allow it, because it's probably for a good reason. There were certain things you needed to get rid of that were blocking your confidence. That's what the problem is. So that's why they come into an end. It's time for you to take care of your own emotional needs. Okay. What is this energy? Let me see if I can get a message here for this full moon. What is the energy? I'll take like a few cards. Okay. Nothing too much. Okay, that was a lot. Damn. Alright. We doing it. Yeah, look. Unconditional love, giving and receiving, fairness and love, affection being returned. The giving and receiving is because now you learn how to ask for what it is that you want and not feel insecure about asking for it. 2443. In the world we live in, everybody needs money. But I fear that women don't know how to ask for money. They would rather go and work for that shit because it's like, I ain't asking no fucking body for nothing. And yeah, that's true. However, y'all find yourselves in relationships, and this is just going back to our love language, you know what I'm saying? Like, divine feminine, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this, right? We done got so comfortable working our jobs because, they pay the bills, right? That we get into these relationships and we realize, oh my God, I want a provider. I don't believe in 50-50 and sharing and like you have a totally different understanding of who you are and what you know that you deserve. And you deserve somebody to provide, to pay your bills. Divine feminine, you do. You do. And I think some of y'all are getting into that space, This is not going to be for everybody, that message. Who I'm holding their hand and telling them that, okay? Because some of y'all are very comfortable in those relationships paying 50-50 and financially paying 50-50 and also giving yourself spiritually, emotionally, physically, everything to the relationship that you have now. Because when you are somebody wife or when you somebody partner, that's kind of what you guys didn't discuss, but you kind of did when you got into the relationship and you started making these deals and contracts with one another, with children and bills and so on and so forth, right? So we find ourselves in these situations that at one point we okay, it might have been cool when we first started this, but things change over time, and honestly, me personally, right, I understand it a little different because like I watch my mom like go through certain things, so like I have a different understanding of like what a man is, and that right there, like you really have to like, I don't know if you could teach nobody like the stuff that I went through, because it's like, I don't know how to. It's like I feel like I have to hold y'all hand a little bit because I feel like people are so, I don't know, they comfortable because it's like to admit that a man should be a provider would mean that, damn, I spent whatever amount of years in a relationship with somebody and that wasn't what you know what I'm saying? What I should have been receiving, what I deserved, right? That means that you weren't getting what you deserve. So then you have to admit that. So then, people run away from the truth, right? When the truth is, yeah, as divine feminine, you're supposed to be taken care of. Like, and so a lot of y'all, the only ones I'm holding y'all hand with this message, I'm telling you, because it's not for everybody, this part. All right? You are going to start getting in that mindset of, I'm telling you, it's come. It's not the same. Fairness and love. So you can be in your divine feminine and return the affection. How could you return the affection when you got to think about how you're going to provide for yourself? How can you truly be in your divine feminine? Now, if you can answer me that, then you could argue with me on what I just said in this message. But I'm sure you won't. We got poker face. Yeah, risk and options. Paradise, happiness and joy, playfulness, enjoying each other, a honeymoon phase. Yes, and look at settling. Look at settling. It came up. Are you settling? This full moon and Leo is going to ask you that. Avoid settling for less than you deserve in love. Love call, expression of love, message of love, informing you, something, thinking of you. Competition and enemy, the other woman, looking over your shoulder, the snake. Well, this is that year, right? Full moon in Leo. And we got time with friends, having fun. Yep. And we got partying for some of you guys. So, yeah. Okay. And that's that good energy that we've been having this basically this whole Black History Month shit. Partying type of energy. I don't know why it just feels like a party for us. This whole fucking month. If you know, you know. I love y'all and I will see you on the next one. Peace.